I grew up the kid that didn't like attention. I'd rather be in the background. Track for me saved my life. Track gave me a space to be me. And I wasn't someone's sister or someone's daughter. I was just Sophia. So I met Keshia freshman year, one day at practice. She was like, anybody interested in doing the long jump? And I kind of looked around and I moved behind somebody that was standing next to me. And she was like, Sophia, go over there. From there blossomed our relationship.
The one thing that Sophia had that you can't teach is to be coachable. I can make you faster. I can make you stronger, but I can't make you have heart. And that is something that Sophia had that had reminded me of myself. We spent a lot of time both on and off the track. She'll come by my office when I was teaching health and PE and kind of just talk. When I was in kindergarten, there were probably 6 Black students in that building. And what I remember is really not feeling like I fit in.
It helped having a coach who was a young Black female that I could look up to. Keshia was the only female coach on the staff. The rest were male coaches. I could also look up to her outside of track. We were talking one day, just shooting a breeze. I had graduated, and she was like, "Hey, are you interested in coaching?" Because we were talking about, what the next steps are now that I've graduated. What do I see myself doing? And I really didn't have an answer at the time. She's like, "Well, do you want to help me out and coach?"
When I left coaching and she took the program over and everyone was like, oh my gosh. I said, no, she's gonna do it and I want her to do it better than I did. She was named Coach of the Year more times than I was. I only got it once, and we cried about it together.
Being her assistant was one of the best things that could have ever happened because I learned what it meant to be a coach and how to coach and when to push, when to hold back. I think what drives me is the desire to make sure that others are given a chance and others are seen. I was a kid who tried to hide behind somebody else because I was scared, and she called me out of the crowd. Had she not? So when I see kids do that now, that's who I'm calling on, because you're the one that I want to hear from, because you're the one that doesn't really want to talk, but I know you probably have something to say. It's almost like paying it forward. Like someone did that for me. It is now an obligation for me to do the same for someone else.
I remember before getting into 6th grade hearing about Mrs. Nehemiah. She was the only Black teacher in the building and pretty much the only Black person I saw outside of a couple of students and myself. I really felt at home in her classroom. She, whether intentionally or unintentionally, made sure I felt special. And I'm sure she picked up on the times when home wasn't always a happy place, and I felt like those were the periods of times where she pulled out the best in me. To have someone who is beautiful, intelligent, and articulate and looks like you, it's, my other favorite person during that time was Wonder Woman, right? So while Wonder Woman was, a white Amazon woman, but was of strength and character, Miss Nehemiah was just a pioneer in terms of my eyes. So it was like Wonder Woman and Miss Nehemiah. Like those are my two idols. Who you are as a core is really established early on. So I know Miss Nehemiah was an integral part of the establishment of the core of who I was. If I could have a conversation with Miss Nehemiah, just let her know that there are not enough words for me to say to her to really thank her. And I'm making her proud. I continue to persevere. I continue to be proud of who I am, to be proud of being, a Black woman, of being Jamaican. She's my Black Wonder Woman. And I'm gonna be the Wonder Woman for those students that need me. You know, kind of like how I'm able to see where Sophia is now and knowing that she's not done. I would love for Miss Nehemiah to see where I am now and that I'm not done.
Great. So, first we're just going to have you introduce yourself.
Okay. My name is Sheila Armfield, but for most of my professional career, my name was Sheila Nehemiah. I taught at Washington School in West Orange, New Jersey for 41 years. 32 years ago was my first meeting of Keshia or thereabouts. And my first impression of her was very kind, very intelligent, very helpful, always wanting to help me. But unfortunately, for whatever reason, we lost contact. I just wish that Keshia and I could have stayed closer over the years. The fact that we are now reconnecting is something that delights my heart also. Oh my God, I love you so much. I can't believe it. How many years? Too many
Oh
years.
my goodness.
Oh God.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
my goodness.
So proud of you, kid. So proud of you. You don't know.
You have no idea.
This is special. This is so special.
You have no idea. I don't think you really have any idea how much you impacted me.
You're gonna make me cry and cry and cry. Oh my God, Keshia. Keshia, little Keshia.
Yes,
It's
I'm
a mom.
I'm
and
kind
a
of,
wife
yes, and an assistant
a
principal,
assistant
and
principal.
all because of the seeds that you laid.
We should pass it on. We should pass good things on to the next generation, whether it be a career or a character trait or an attitude. It is pretty amazing to look back over 41 years of teaching and realize that I have had a big, huge impact on thousands of kids who I really regarded as my kids when they were in my class. And my students taught me many things, just as many things as I taught them.
There's a song my dad sings sometimes, and one of the lyrics goes, where would I be if not for your grace? And I think grace was extended to me, even at a young age, while on the track team, because this was the path that I was meant to take. And the vessel that was used was Keshia. Because, you know, we all have our own plans of what we're going to do. And it just so happened that Keshia was the instrument that was used to pull my gift out of me.